Hello everyone, welcome to Jennifer's Sewing and Creativity. In my previous video we finished up our purple and yellow mandala canvas. In today's video I will be telling you how I removed the marks and erased those. Then we'll go over a few other things. But first I'd like to welcome you. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome. If you are joining my channel from a previous video or you're a previous subscriber, welcome back. So when we finished our canvas, I had some pencil marks left all over it, and I have already went ahead and erased those, and some little spots may be a little bit faint. I'm not seeing any right this second, but what you can do, a lot of artists will use either a white chalk pencil or a General's pastel chalk pencil. I find the Generals are a little bit, the chalk is a little bit harder, and the white ones, I was having problems with my paint sticking to the areas where I was using the chalk pencil. I don't know if that was just because I was putting too much pressure when I was making my lines, so there was a lot of chalk there. Some other dot artists said you can mark them, then brush them off lightly. I have a computer screen duster, and this seems to work when I do use the chalk pencils, and it'll just leave a faint ghost line, so the paint will stick. What I have been doing though is I've been just using let me grab it here, I've been using a regular mechanical pencil with a 0.5 lead, and that gives me a really fine line. So I'm able to get like, through the stencils, I'm able to get like the smaller fine point details in those. Okay, so I used the pencil, and there are a few ways that you can remove those lines with a kneading eraser. And I bought these in a pack. It was a white eraser like this, and then a smaller square one. You can tell I've used this one a few times. So there's those. You can, I've had these for a little while. These are made by Pentel, and they're just like a click stick eraser, and these work really well too. I'm not sure if they sell these still. You'd have to look around. I've had these for years. They're called the Pentel Click Eraser. So there's those. And then there are the regular pink school erasers. You might want to test these first to make sure that they don't leave a residue on your canvas. I have had the experience before when I've used pink erasers that it does leave a almost kind of either a greasy or like a waxy film. So you might want to check with those. So what I did is I used my pencil click eraser, and then I used just my little white eraser, and erased all the marks. What I then did was I took a wet, let me grab one here. I just have some old washcloths, and you can buy really inexpensive washcloths to use for your art. I bought this pack at Sam's Club, and they can be bleached. You can also buy a really inexpensive pack from Walmart, and I think there's maybe 15, 20 really thin cloths, and those are in the washcloth, in the towel and washcloth department at Walmart. But I like to use them for, besides using wet wipes, I like to use them for cleaning my tools also. I'll wet one and just have it next to me on the table so I can clean everything up real easy. That's if you don't want to use wet wipes. Wet wipes, you can go through them pretty quickly. But with the washcloth, you can just rinse them off really easy and use them over and over again. Don't wash them with your clothing. Okay, so after I removed my pencil marks, what I then did was I took a warm, wet washcloth and I wiped gently over the whole canvas to get any residue off, if there was any residue. And so that was that. So we got our canvas all nice and clean now. I did say in the last video that I was going to show you how to seal your canvas when your painting is complete, but I don't want to do that yet, and there's a reason for that. Let me set this aside. So there are a couple different sealers that you can get. This is just a couple that I have on hand. There is another artist that she uses the polyacrylic clear top coat, crystal clear top coat. And this is what she seals her dot painted stones with. I do think she did a canvas also. I want to say that it was Lydia May that uses the Minwax. I'm really leery of using this right now. I don't know why. It is a water-based, so you know, it's easy cleanup. I can do it here in the house. I don't know. I might be worried because Luna's here. I'm not sure. I'm just leery of using this for some reason. I've had this on hand for a long time, and again, I'm not sure if they make this again. I used to use this for sealing acrylic pictures that I was doing. I was painting on linen, and I would use this to seal the paint on that linen fabric. So I've had this for quite a while. I kid you not, I've probably had this for probably 10 years. So there's that. Then there is the Royal and Langnickel Gloss Medium. And I'm showing you this because not only can you use it as your gloss medium, but you can use it as a sealer also. It says creates a glossy finish, it increases your transparency, sheen, and flexibility. It slows the drying time of paints if you're having problems with that. But what I am using is that it can be used as a non-removable varnish. So now this is where this comes in. The reason why I don't want to use this is what happened. I used it. This was a piece of black poster board, and you can use it if you're practicing your mandalas. But this is what happened to it. You can see all the lines from the paintbrush that I used to paint over it to seal it. And I probably didn't need to seal this since it's just on like poster board, but I wanted to try it. So that is what happened, is you can see all your lines in it. And if you're going to be selling your paintings or your dotted rocks, you don't want it to look like this, obviously. It doesn't look very professional. So I was very, very discouraged using this. You can, it does say it can be thinned with adding water. Well, again, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to ruin a good project by not being confident with the product I'm going to be using. So what I will be doing in the next day or two is I will be going and getting a Mod Podge gloss sealer. and that you can just brush on, and it's self-leveling. And I believe I have used it before and it was self-leveling, so don't quote me on that 100%. So I will be getting that so I do not have this problem again. Okay, so stay tuned for that video, and when I do get that Mod Podge, we will seal our canvas. So in our next video, I will be working on a new project with some different paints that I have. So if you haven't already subscribed yet, please subscribe, give my videos a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.